701 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds, and a color so stunning it looks almost black until the light hits it just right, revealing the deepest, richest green you've ever seen on four wheels. This is the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S in oak green metallic neo. And folks, this might just be the most complete sports car ever built. Let me tell you something right off the bat. I've been around plenty of fast cars, but standing here looking at this Turbo S, I'm genuinely struggling to find its weakness. Is it the most hardcore 911? No, that's still the GT3 RS. Is it the prettiest? That's subjective. But as an all-around package that can rocket you to illegal speeds and then cruise you home in absolute comfort, nothing comes close. Let's talk about what makes this 911 Turbo S so special, starting with that insane powertrain. Porsche has gone hybrid, but this isn't your typical plug-in system that adds weight and complexity. This is what Porsche calls the T-hybrid system, borrowed directly from their Le Mans winning race program. At the heart of it sits a redesigned 3.6-liter flat-six engine with not one, but two electric turbochargers. These aren't ordinary turbos. Each one has an electric motor on the shaft linking the turbine and compressor, spinning them up to a mind-bending 145,000 RPM. Why does that matter? Because it virtually eliminates turbo lag. The moment you touch the throttle, those electric motors pre-spool the turbos, and the response is instantaneous. It's like having a naturally aspirated engine's throttle response with the massive torque of a turbocharged power plant. The engine alone produces 631 horsepower and 560 pound-feet of torque. But then you add in the electric motor sandwiched between the engine and the 8-speed PDK dual-clutch transmission, which contributes another 80 horsepower and 138 pound-feet. Total system output, 701 horses and 590 pound-feet of torque that plateaus from just above 2,000 RPM all the way to 6,000. Those numbers make this the most powerful production 911 ever built, beating even the legendary GT2 RS by 10 horsepower. And get this, Porsche claims it's 14 seconds faster around the Nürburgring than the previous Turbo S. 14 seconds. That's an eternity in lap time improvements. Now I know what you're thinking. Hybrid means heavy, right? You're not wrong. This Turbo S tips the scales at just over 4,000 pounds, making it the first 911 to crack the 2-ton mark. But here's what's remarkable. You absolutely feel the weight when you're really pushing it on a track. Physics can't be defeated. However, Porsche's engineers have done something extraordinary with the chassis and suspension to make this car feel far more agile than its curb weight suggests. The secret sauce is the latest version of Porsche Dynamic Chassis Control. It uses an electro-hydraulic system that's now tied to the 400-volt hybrid battery for lightning-quick response. This system can stiffen or relax the anti-roll bars in milliseconds, giving you a compliant, comfortable ride on the street while virtually eliminating body roll when you're carving corners. Add in rear-wheel steering, active aerodynamics with a deployable front splitter and rear wing, and massive carbon ceramic brakes with 16.5-inch discs up front, and you've got a car that feels planted at any speed. Speaking of speed, that 2.4-second 0 to 60 time is properly violent, but what's more impressive is how accessible that performance is. This isn't a temperamental supercar that requires perfect conditions and a race driver's skill set. All-wheel drive has been standard on the Turbo since the 90s, and this system is incredibly sophisticated. It shuffles power front to rear seamlessly, finding grip where you didn't think any existed. You can launch this thing in the rain, in the cold, on less than perfect pavement, and it just hooks up and goes. The top speed? 200 miles per hour on summer tires. That's Ferrari territory, Lamborghini territory, but unlike those mid-engine Italian exotics, you can actually use this car every single day. The ride quality in normal mode is genuinely comfortable. The steering isn't overly heavy. The visibility is excellent compared to most supercars because you're sitting more upright. You've got a decent-sized trunk up front, and those rear seats, while tiny, can actually fit small humans or bags. This is a car you can drive to the track, set a blistering lap time, then drive home through rush hour traffic without wanting to sell it. Inside, Porsche hasn't forgotten that this is meant to be a luxury grand tourer. Standard equipment includes 18-way power-adjustable sport seats with embossed Turbo S logos, a heated GT Sport steering wheel with a Turbonite Porsche crest, and a premium Bose sound system. The new Turbonite accents, a finish exclusive to Turbo models, appear throughout the cabin on the air vents, center console, and door handles. The build quality is absolutely first-rate, with every surface feeling solid and expensive. This is a car you'd be happy to spend hours in, whether you're chasing apexes or cruising cross-country. Let's talk about this oak green metallic neo finish, because it's absolutely spectacular in person. Porsche introduced this color as part of their Legends palette, a modern interpretation of the classic oak green metallic from the 70s and 90s. The Neo version is deeper, more saturated, with this incredible chameleon effect. In overcast conditions or shade, it looks almost black with a subtle green tint, but when direct sunlight hits it, the metallic flakes come alive, revealing this gorgeous rich green with hints of gold woven through it. It's sophisticated, it's unique, and it perfectly suits the Turbo S's character. This isn't a look-at-me color like Miami blue or lava orange. It's understated elegance that reveals itself to those who take a closer look. Now, I'd be lying if I said there aren't any downsides. The price is eye-watering. This Turbo S Coupe starts at $272,650. The Cabriolet adds another 14 grand on top of that, and that's before you start ticking option boxes, which on a Porsche can get out of hand quickly. Compared to the previous generation, that's over a $30,000 increase. Tariffs and inflation have hit Porsche hard, and they're passing those costs along to buyers. Is it worth it? If you're cross-shopping this with a Ferrari 296 or Lamborghini Temerario, the Turbo S is still substantially less expensive. More importantly, it's infinitely more usable as a daily driver. You're not going to scrape the nose pulling into a parking garage. You're not going to overheat sitting in traffic. You're not going to need a support crew to take it on a road trip. The 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S represents everything that makes the 911 iconic taken to its absolute limit. It's brutally fast when you want it to be, comfortable and refined when you need it to be, and it looks absolutely stunning in this oak green metallic neo finish. Porsche has somehow managed to add over 60 horsepower, embrace hybrid technology, and make the Turbo S feel even more special than before. This is a car that rewards you every single time you drive it, whether that's a quick trip to the grocery store or a full attack lap at your local circuit. It's the ultimate everyday supercar, and in this gorgeous green, it's wearing one of the best suits Porsche offers. If you've got the means and the passion, the new 911 Turbo S deserves serious consideration. It's that good. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.